You know what I've noticed? I noticed the fact that when women kind of lay down on a couch and you're all knees tucked up, you look like a Persian cat. But when guys do it, we look like livestock that fell off a truck on I-15. Because we're all like, no. And women are just like, hello. Perchance an aperitif or...
Do the noise again.
That's how it feels.
No, it's not true.
Sundance going on. Who comes back every year? Kevin Bacon.
Because he's awesome.
He is awesome.
I mean, he's a wonderful man. He's been here for a lot of different movies, like Tremors and a bunch of other ones.
Tremors?
He's got 6 Degrees. That was done down in Fillmore. Did you know that? Ow, that was my hair.
Sorry.
And
The weird thing is, I just saw this, is the fact that Footloose, guess the year. Go. You have 3 seconds. 3, 2.
Like 97, I think.
84.
Get out. You were lying right to my face.
That's 2 years before I moved here.
Was it really that long ago?
That's why I moved here. Because I thought everybody in Lehigh danced like that.
Like that at the Royal
And there was
Mill.
glitter everywhere, and I liked glitter back then, but no. So Kevin Bacon's down here, and he's out doing stuff and doing charity work and passing out blankets.
6degrees.org, his charity. He had actually announced that 12 years ago at Sundance.
Right.
And the goal was they were trying to kind of coach America and then highlight charities that were already kind of doing awesome things, and then add their name and throw in some goods and services to kind of make them bigger.
Right.
So they're wonderful.
So he's up at Sundance along with our Skippy. And Skippy, he's an interesting character. He has met more celebrities, driven J-Lo and
Ben when they were dating.
And Ben when they were around, when they were here, drove them around personally, sang with them on the radio in the car. So anyway, he sets himself loose. He's got some great celebrity sightings. Shall we?
I think this would be a good idea.
Right.
This is The Adventures of Skippy, our excitable ginger, on Main Street at the Sundance Film Festival in Park City.
Celebrities, look out. Here he comes.
Hi. Nice to see you again.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yes,
I
I'm
appreciate
bundled
it.
up today.
You look gorgeous too. I love it.
Thank you.
Good morning, you guys. By the way, hi, I'm Skippy. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, likewise, Skippy. What's happening?
I'm 16 years at Sundance. How many times have you been coming?
This is my 5th one.
Congrats.
Yeah.
What was your first movie you had here?
My first movie I had was Pariah.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What year was that?
Man, I don't even remember the year.
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah, I think it was like 2011 maybe.
Right on. Right on.
Was it around then maybe?
I will. Absolutely. I'll
Yeah,
set up so you
Pariah.
guys can go.
All
Thank
right.
you. And I love your hat, by the way.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Can you look just right here? Can you look just right here? And then right here.
Oh, hello.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll screenshot. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, publicist. Appreciate it. Judith Light. Love her. Good morning, Renee.
Morning.
You look
how are
gorgeous.
you? Oh, thank you.
What's your age range for guys in case you decide you want to come have a tryst with someone up here?
I'm open.
41 maybe?
Higher.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not older than that, but yeah, you're
I'm
gorgeous.
open to all ages.
Okay, well, if you're curious, yes, I'm single, and I would go on a date with you.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you.
letting me know.
Good morning. Have a great day.
Morning.
Okay, so I'm not even sure if anyone else is going to see this, but for my own sake, this is the guy with the man bun who got kicked out of not one, but 2 Trump rallies, right?
That's right, that's right.
Cool shirt, bro. Love you, man.
Shoot, bro. Love you, Skip.
Nick, Luke Cage. Hi, Luke. Or I know your name's not Luke, but nice to meet you. Thank you. I'm Skippy. I'll screenshot. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you by your character name. By the way, look at who it is. By the way, what movie of all your movies do you get most recognized for? Because, like, I've been watching you since I was 14. My friend Mitch English, his favorite movie is Weird Science. Of all time. Of all time.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I think thanks to John Hughes, there's a few of them.
How much do we all love John Hughes? Oh,
That's great.
Do you think he'd have been a lover of Sundance the way it is now, or no?
Good question.
Yeah.
I haven't been here in a while, so it's hard for me to say. I got to get the lay of
He
the
wouldn't
land.
have liked all of the fanfare of it. He'd have been the slip in and out the back kind of person,
yeah,
right?
So in that way, I'd say he would be akin to Mr. Redford, so he probably would dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thank
Nice
you
to
for
see
this.
you. You too, man.
Thank you for your patience as
Yeah.
I filmed this too.
Thanks, Skip.
Happy Sundance.
You too, brother.
Bye. I missed you earlier. My name's Skippy. I actually met you when I was in LA. Thank you for
Oh,
this.
right.
Oh, do you want to say hi to my friends Todd and Erin?
Say hello to who, sorry?
Todd and Erin?
Do I say it into the camera, or are they here?
Even they're in the camera.
I actually don't want to say hi to Todd.
No worries.
I'll tell you what, I'll say hi to Erin, but I don't want to say hi to Todd.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'll get out of your way.
By the way, welcome back to the Todd and Erin Daily Stream. I'm not sure we actually mentioned that at the beginning today. It's more like
who we are?
It could be anyone.
Oh.
You're watching, and hopefully you found it funny. Or, I don't know.
So the question is, if you're complaining when you went to your car, I went to my car yesterday to take the kids to school, and the windows are frosted. Darn you, frost. Don't complain. Don't complain. I mean, I lived in Maine, and we had blizzards, and blizzards are snow with huge 60-mile-an-hour winds, and the wind chill factor kind of makes it colder. Minneapolis this morning.
Oh, this was the weather advisory for the Twin Cities, right?
Yes. So it's going to be cold, but
Extreme
then
cold.
there's going to be wind, and they're expecting 60 degrees below zero. Your flesh will freeze in 5 minutes.
Wind chills this low, they say cheerfully, can cause frostbite and exposed skin in as little as 5 minutes. My girlfriend Erin lives in Minneapolis, and I was barely talking to her about this because we'd been up at Park City, and I was whining. And then I went, oh, that's nothing compared to you. And I'm like, how do you live? And she goes, oh, you get used to winters here. And I'm like, no, nobody gets used to that. That's not normal. She's like, oh, it's nothing. No.
It makes us appreciate the summer,
I'll bet.
which lasts for
32 seconds.
6 weeks, and then you're back to it.
You know, this is kind of cool because you and I had idly kicked around Airbnb. Like,
Right.
we have a part. This could be workable. And,
Exactly.
you know, we're close to the ski resorts. And that's been kind of the big thing. They say national parks and ski resorts.
Really?
If you have access to that, you are like golden.
So we are golden.
We are golden.
Wait. Our friends have used us for this. Our friends have come out.
and you-
Rocky and Sue, they come out and they park their stuff here and they go south. My brother did it, and they leave their stuff and then come back and they stay with us a couple days and they
Think
go
of it,
home.
We're just suckers.
Hey,
Yeah, and you even cooked, which you usually don't get in
What?
an Airbnb. Well, this is interesting. Last year, more than 750,000 people used home sharing with Airbnb here in Utah. That was $100 million in host revenue.
What
Now, the
the-
thing is, the state's tourism department are no fools. They went, this is like a really useful thing. They're realizing this is super duper handy. So what they've been doing is they actually...
trying to tax it?
No, they actually did kind of a huge promotional push with Airbnb about Utah's national parks and our skiing, because those were the two most, valuable things. Tourism is a huge industry in the state. There was $9.2 billion spent in Utah last year for tourism.
Oh, they're going to try to tax it.
Which is pretty. I thought that was kind of cool, and they were really being diplomatic about the hotels and motels, saying, well,
Right.
they're still doing just fine. We're just bringing in more.
Right.
So if that's true, that's pretty good.
It's not true. They're really pissed.
It could be.
Really pissed.
be.
It's the fact that you're stepping around them instead of paying $225 or $175, you're getting a real house with real amenities, and it's a great thing. I can't.
So now the Hotel Association will never advertise with
They
us
will
again. Thank
never
you, honey.
advertise, but we're with you.
Thank you. So we might be living in
I
one of
think
your
it's good,
basements that
but
you have
think-
available for
but-
Airbnb very
But
soon.
think of all the cool stuff that's doing for homeowners and stuff.
Isn't that just all the flexibility? I mean, it's really, really
The
cool.
fact you can kick your kids out of your basement finally.
I can finally make money off this area. The square footage is, you're out of here.
Get that water bed out of here.
Well, here's another cool thing that Utah's doing. They're rolling out a program that forgives college debt for tech workers who will stay and work in the state.
What?
Now,
What?
isn't that amazing? Well, think about this, though. It's a $2.5 million program. All you have to do is you have to be on 1 year on the approved academic track.
Wait, is this right? Is this real?
This is now. So if you're on the approved academic track for any one of the tech and sector programs,
Right.
once you go through your first year, they'll do loan forgiveness for the last 3 years. And here's why, though. If you think about it, they're not
Whoa,
stupid.
whoa.
By the way, that ends up being about $30,000 in debt relief.
What?
$30,000. Well, here's
And
what
you
they're
have to
saying.
stay here, right?
Yeah, well, this is what they're saying. We have 1,500 unfilled positions for software application developers. And the total number of tech jobs sitting empty here over just
Right.
over the entire
Right,
state,
right.
5,800. And that's a 20% increase of over a year ago. So they're scrambling and they're like, how are we going to get tech workers? And more importantly, how are we going to keep them? So it's genius if you think about it.
We have talked to a friend of ours who is in the tech industry, like really big. And I said, what is your vision of Utah, let's say Wasatch Front, in the next 10 years? And he said, IT companies are going to come into this valley and Eagle Mountain will have neighbors.
So Silicon Valley
Can you even
is just,
imagine Silicon Valley East?
that is us. Yeah, that will be us.
That's crazy. And
We'll
they
be like the adorable Silicon Valley.
and
though.
they
I don't know.
they forgive your debt though. I mean,
Isn't that incredible?
Where do they go for that? Where,
You can actually just talk to any one of your college counselors who you're working with, and they'll be very clear on the debt and what to do with it. So I just thought that was incredible.
that is nuts.
Now, you were saying something about romance.
I watch way too much History Channel. And I have always had this thing about castles. And at some point, I came across a documentary that talked about what it's like to live in a castle, and it sucks.
It really ruins
It
your whole
sucks.
theory on period romance stories because
So-
it's like, no, I know what it was really like now.
So the windows are open, but what they do is they take animal skins, that kind of translucent kind of stuff, and they put
tan them
those
and
up,
grease them, yeah.
and then they put big rugs on the walls because it's damp and it's weeping because of the roof, and then all the hallways and all the stairways are basically chimneys for torches that are lit if you have them. The great halls, you are cold unless you are 4 feet away from a fire anywhere. So,
Even in the great
knowing
halls
that-
in a castle, they lay down straw because bringing the animals in actually makes you a little warmer.
Warmer.
I'm not kidding.
and it makes the people smell better. That that is the point here. Erin, I have given you instructions if you are, and a lot of people said this is so dangerous in the 17th century, to take a bath during the winter.
How did anyone ever have children? I mean, seriously.
Let's go through the bath ritual,
Well,
shall
apparently
we?
there was a safe bath ritual that was initiated, so perhaps, I guess,
Right.
people would actually
There
want
you
to
go.
get within 15 feet of each other.
Right.
In January,
Right.
this is the recommendation, 4 baths in the
January.
course of the month.
Okay.
Soap with sodium carbonate diluted in wine. Make a compound skin lotion
Well,
by mixing.
sorry, are we going to salt the rim of the tub? Because it sounds like a cocktail so far.
Make a compound skin lotion by mixing 3 pounds of white aloes, 1 pound myrrh, 2 egg yolks. Combine these and apply to the
Okay,
skin.
now stop. Now it sounds like an appetizer.
You're throwing off. You're going to throw down 3 pounds
Eggs.
of aloe on your body
Eggs.
and a pound of myrrh. I think the egg yolks is just for a binder to hold everything onto you. And have 3 bucketfuls of water
Okay, so you got buckets of water finally.
poured over you, and then sweat. Go into
So
the
it must
open
be
air,
it must be hot. Okay, so
and then sponge the ointment off thoroughly.
Right.
After washing the ointment off,
And then?
rub down with cooling wine and egg yolks,
okay, once again,
mixed with hot rose oil.
and then
And then apparently that is going to make your significant other fall into your arms
make love.
with a swoon of passion.
Right.
Once you scrape the
for
egg
about-
yolk off the arm.
for about 15 minutes till you smell again.
I'm just trying to figure out how
I
the
have
egg
no
yolk
idea.
doesn't make. Okay, I don't want to go into it
I
anymore.
have no idea. Anyway, thanks for watching. We've got all week long. We've got
2
more
pounds
celebrities.
of lard for a lotion. Here's 1 pound. Keep going. You got another pound and a half to get on your body. I mean, it's foreplay. That's really like.
I'm going to move on. We got more celebrities coming up the rest of the week with Skippy up at Sundance. If you like the show, please go ahead and share it. There's other pages that we have.
Glitter and glue guns. We have all of the Valentine stuff up right now. All of the yummy, tasty recipes and easy peasy crafts for kids.
Right.
We'd love to have you stop by and like this page. Thank you.
All right, and so Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the show. Erin, Persian cat, me, livestock on the couch.
You know what?
See
At
you
least
later.
I don't have to bathe you in wine and rose oil and lard. So really, I am coming out ahead.
Yeah, the night is young.
Don't do the noise anymore. Don't do it.